You ever meet someone who thinks cruelty is just banter? Who hides behind, "I was just joking," while their words cut you down like blades? That was Ethan. 22 years old, beer in one hand, control in the other, and a vocabulary made up of insults. And me? I was his girlfriend, Maya. Quiet, patient, until I wasn't. He had this habit. Every time he drank, he'd turn mean. Not loud, not violent, just sharp. Stupid. Bitch. Useless. Each word like a paper cut you can't see, but it keeps stinging long after the night's over. And here's the thing. When someone keeps calling you names long enough, you start wanting to teach them a name they'll never forget. If you've ever been disrespected, underestimated, or talked down to by someone who thought you wouldn't fight back, hit that like button and get comfy. Because this revenge, it's quiet, it's genius, and it's pure poetic karma. Maya and Ethan have been dating for about a year. It started fine: movie nights, late drives, long texts. The usual young love story. But somewhere between his third beer and his 10th insult, Ethan started showing who he really was. He'd lose at a video game and snap. "Maybe if you didn't distract me with your stupid talking." He'd call her names, mock her laugh, and then shrug it off like nothing happened. And Maya, like so many people stuck between love and fear, just swallowed it. Until one night, she realized something. He didn't deserve her silence. He deserved confusion, frustration, and the one thing every gamer fears most: disconnection. It happened on a random Saturday. Ethan was drunk, headset on, yelling at his friends. Maya sat in the corner, scrolling through her phone. She noticed his PlayStation connected to the same home Wi-Fi. Curiosity sparked. She opened the Wi-Fi app, the one that let her manage connected devices. And there it was, PS5, Ethan. A tiny grin crept across her face. She tapped it once. Disconnect from internet. Across the room, silence. Then, what the hell? Ethan jolted up, checking cables, muttering. His friends on the mic laughed. Maya hid her smile. When he finally reset it, she reconnected it. Just long enough for him to think the problem was fixed. And right as he loaded into a match, click, disconnected again. It became her secret ritual. Every time he got drunk and cruel, she'd adjust the Wi-Fi gods. She'd sit quietly on the couch, pretending to read, waiting for that perfect moment. His character mid-jump, his team counting on him, his pride at full volume. Then tap. Boom. No connection. Come on. Why does this keep happening? He'd storm around, restarting routers, blaming his friends for lagging the server. Maya would keep her tone calm. "Maybe it's just your console, babe." And when he finally calmed down, she'd do it again. Days turned into weeks. Ethan grew paranoid. He'd call his internet provider. He'd swap cables. He even accused his neighbors of stealing Wi-Fi. Every insult he threw at her came back in the form of digital chaos. No yelling. No confrontation. Just quiet, invisible revenge. Then came the night of all nights. Ethan had a tournament online, something he'd hyped for weeks. Beer ready. Headset on. Ego inflated. He sneered at Maya before starting. "Don't distract me, all right? This is important." She smiled sweetly. Wouldn't dream of it. The match began. His team was dominating. Ethan was yelling victory chants. And then, disconnect. He froze. The screen flickered. The sound glitched. Gone. What the? His teammates screamed in chat. He restarted. Frantic. Panicking. Finally got back in. Relief washing over him. 5 minutes later. Disconnected again. By the third time, he hurled his controller across the room. His headset crashed to the floor. He slammed the router, shouting, "This stupid thing. I'm done with this crap." Maya just watched, sipping her tea like karma in human form. That night, he gave up gaming altogether. Said it wasn't worth the stress. And for once, Maya agreed. Months later, when she finally left him, she told her friends, "I never yelled, never fought. I just let his ego lag itself to death." And honestly, That's what poetic revenge really is. It's not loud. It's not violent. It's smart, subtle, surgical. It's watching someone trip over their own behavior, one disconnected match at a time. If that revenge made you smile, or if you've ever dreamed of serving karma quietly, hit that like button, drop a comment, and tell us what's the most satisfying petty revenge you've ever seen. Because sometimes justice doesn't come with shouting or fighting. Sometimes it just needs one tap on a Wi-Fi button.